All right, good afternoon, guys. This is the second time I posted this video, about the 50th time I've tried. Because from my camera, you can't hit pause or nothing. It just restarts. It's a whole process that I've been going through. But anyways, yesterday I did Freebie Friday in Aura of the Angels. It was a great day. I did it till about 3:34 because then I had to go to the grocery store. But by then my energy was wiped anyways. And my son doesn't go to bed till about 11:30. Now that it's summer, he was going to bed early, but now his schedule's off. But this morning, I had a beautiful session with Vanessa, my mentor, and I got a very, I had a very great session this morning. And the cards that came out for me was the Wings Unfolding, which had a butterfly, and it said, but you no longer need permission to become who you are. And the second one was Sacred Student. Every reader becomes a student of spirit, which is true. We're always a student of spirit, forever. The sun within, which is awesome. The sun within, the light you searched for has always been inside of you. And I have a feeling it's always been inside of you too, because the collective energy is kind of been the same for what I've been pulling the last few days. And that spirit reminded me that we no longer need permission to become who we are. We always remain students of spirit, and the light we are searching for has always been our own. It's time for the collective to trust our journey and our gifts. So then I pulled from the Raider Waite deck, or however you say it. First, I pulled the Eight of Pentacles. Flew out. The craftsman working at his bench. Spirit is acknowledging the quiet hours you've been putting into your healing and your passion. Right next to it was death, but with a beautiful sun rising over the water. The old version of you that lived in fear or hid your gifts is officially being cleared out for a rebirth. And it's leading straight to the Ten of Pentacles. The total abundance, stability, and a solid foundation. And then to back this up, I just dropped that, I'll pick it up later. The goddess Freya and Isis showed up. And you can both ask them for help. If you need it. I ask for help all the time from different beings. Freya came up with a shield and the spear, reminding us that every ending brings a new beginning and we are protected. Then Isis declared that our dreams and visions are actively manifesting. She pulls us out of the hell of our own fear and into the heaven of our own love. And then the angel numbers brought through the message of being authentically you and speaking your truth, which I have recently just started doing because I used to not do that so much. It says, speak your truth. Your angels proclaim that the time has come to express something you didn't feel comfortable expressing before to yourself and to others. And I didn't. This realization of self has been with you for a while now, and it has. So I'm sure somebody else is going through this, because every card that I've been pulling for the collective, I've seen other readers and they've pulled basically the same things like that I've watched, like Shay Pyle. She's one of my favorite. And Sacred Knowledge. I love her too, Rhea. But anyways, I don't watch them every day, but sometimes. This realization of self has been with you for a while now, and your angels are ready to create changes in your life to accommodate it. Reflect on what your future self would have to say to you at this moment. And I'll be honest with you, for a long, long time, I was terrified to share my visions and my gifts because of how people did react and call me crazy. And it was a very traumatizing time for me. Like, it was a very dark time for me because it was very hurtful, and I kind of went into a hermit, but I realized that had to happen or I wouldn't be here today. It only made my determination more. That's what happens to me. When somebody makes me mad or hurts my feelings, it only makes me more determined to prove them wrong and to prove that I can do it, because I can. Anything that you put your mind to, you can do. I promise you. But the hiding is definitely over for me. And I hope for you too. When you stand in your truth, the universe alters your reality to accommodate your brilliance. And then as I was sitting here after I pulled those cards, I looked down and 724 came out. I didn't even see it. So it was a surprise. And it's telling us to confront fear because a brand new adventure in travel is waiting. It reminded me so much of a powerful vision I had back in March. In the dream, I was packing up my things at my house to go on a beach vacation with one of my close friends from high school. Like, she just showed up and told me to pack my things, and we left. And it was during the summertime, like this summer. I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but I have had visions that have came true that I've seen. Sometimes maybe the next day, sometimes maybe 2 weeks later. I don't know when they're going to come true, but sometimes they do. It's really cool. Um, but right now, she happens to be on vacation. And so it just reminds me that, well, that could come true. And to take that baby step and watch your wings unfold, because I promise you it will happen. Because we also got baby steps, 345. Little by little, it will get done. The overwhelm you feel is not unnoticed by your angels. They ask you to reconfigure your perspective, and instead of focusing on the big picture, look at the immediate next step. Organize your thoughts on paper now and write down what your baby steps will be in the forthcoming days. And I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. And hopefully it saves to my phone this time so I don't have to do it over again. But I love you guys all, and much love. Together we rise. And I hope you have an amazing night. And much love to all the people I shouted out for, or to, especially Mama V. She's amazing. I love her so much. And if you guys need a mentor, I highly suggest her. She is amazing. All right. Love you guys.